Sunday night at Rideau Carleton was one of the strongest cards of the season, with 11 live races from the nation's capital, including the Race 10 Preferred Handicap Pace. While clocking, your attention please. Gagnon now asking Braylon Diaz to turn it on and try to hunt down that front end horse. The stretch drive here might be a futile mission for Braylon Diaz. Your attention please, looking very strong on the front end. Your attention please, back to back for Stéphane Pouliot. Up for second, Braylon Diaz, then Big Art Fallon and Rapid Fire, 156 and 2. Bettor's Delight out of Something Incredible, owned by Michel Grenier of Gatineau, Quebec, bred by Robert McIntosh Stables Incorporated of Ontario, with CSX Stables of Ohio and Dave Boyle of Ontario. Trained by Alain Martin, driven to victory once again by Stéphane Pouliot. Your attention please, takes a new lifetime mark, 156 and 2 in his second straight win in his 7th start of the season. Congratulations. Muktuk Annie has landed on the lead at the top of the stretch, fighting back. Great Time by Emma on the inside. Great Time by Emma versus Muktuk Annie. Muktuk Annie is still a neck ahead. The wire looms ahead. Muktuk Annie over Great Time by Emma. Up for show, it was actually CB Caper up for show ahead of She's a Dancin' Fool in 155 and 2. Now back in the Rideau Carleton winner's circle once again, unofficial race 2 winner, number 3, Muktuk Annie, a 3-year-old bay filly by Art Speak out of High Society, Hanover. Owned by Dean Larkin of Edwards, Ontario, bred by Dan O'Neill of Markdale, Ontario, trained by Jacob Copley, and driven to victory by Guy Gagnon. That's win number 4 of the year for Muktuk Annie, 155 and 2, and she's now the official winner of race 2. 27 and 4 3/4. Lateris still on the lead, and here comes the late bid of Vel You Can Do It Cupcake. Mike Healy sending this one after the pace setter as they turn for home. Lateris trying to see this through on the front end. Vel You Can Do It Cupcake closing late, as is Flipper Ruby 3 wide. They're battling to the wire. It's going to be Vel You Can Do It Cupcake over Lateris, Flipper Ruby, and Got No More in 158 and Cupcake, a 2-year-old bay filly by Keystone Velocity out of Cupcake Craze, owned and trained by John McMillan of Odessa, Ontario, bred by Alvin L. Schwartz of Bern, Indiana, driven to victory by Mike Healy. That's a maiden win for Vel You Can Do It Cupcake, 158 and 2. Congratulations to the connections of Vel You Can Do It. Sambuca trying to see this through on the front end for Marie-Claude Auger. Southwind Sambuca has company up the inside, charging late. It's going to be Duck Dynasty over Margot's Got the Cargo. Southwind Sambuca and Major Fernco, 151 and 3. Lifetime mark for Duck Dynasty, who held off a hard-charging Margot's Got the Cargo. Up for place as Southwind Sambuca, the pace setter, held on for show. Unofficial results are now posted for race 4. Number 4, Duck Dynasty, gets the 12-1 victory for Stéphane Pouliot over 6. Margot's Got the Cargo, charging late. Number 1, Southwind Sambuca, holds on for show ahead of number 3, Major Fernco, 4th. 4, 6, 1, 3 in race 4. Please hold all tickets. 4 and 4. Racing 3rd, Beach Cowboy in 4th, a first over, No Time at All. They come down the lane now, and it's Make It Come True, trying to see it through on the front end under first over pressure from May Lose Control right to the wire. May Lose Control second to Make It Come True. Finishing 3rd is Beach Cowboy. Then it's Always Your Way and No Time at All. 153 and 3. Season 153 and 3 for Make It Come True. Joined in the winner's circle by a lot of friends. I think some of them from Chartwell. visiting Rideau Carleton tonight. Congratulations. We hope you're enjoying yourself, Chartwell, and that's another win for Make It Come True and Guy Gagnon. Congratulations to them. Third over from second last, Shanghai Gold, and trailing that Saskabush Steve, 125 and 2 3/4, turning for home. It's Guy Gagnon still on the lead with Wall Street Belle and trying to hold off All-Star Playboy, giving chase late. The turning point looks to be too far back tonight. It's Wall Street Belle by 3 over All-Star Playboy. The turning point up for show, 153 and 4. By Écurie Guy Gagnon Incorporate with Seth McLeod of Gatineau, Quebec, bred by Winback Farm, Chesapeake City, Maryland, trained and driven by Guy Gagnon. 153 and 4 in win number 8 of the season for Wall Street Belle. A 1-9 winner here as Guy gets closer to training win number 2000. 126 flat, and now here comes Curious Cortez alongside Monty's Gone Marble to challenge down the stretch, and sweeping to the lead for Gagnon. That's Curious Cortez surging up the inside. Late Bets Show Off, also widest of all, Moonlight Boy closing well, but it's going to be Curious Cortez delivering again for Guy Gagnon over Moonlight Boy, Bets Show Off, and Monty's Gone Marble, 155 and 1. Quebec, bred by Zelko, Bosniak, not sure about that, of Grand Valley, Ontario. As mentioned, Guy Gagnon's third consecutive driving win, fourth of the card, and that's the second win of the year for Curious Cortez. 155 and 1, a seasonal best for the now official race 7 winner, number 5, Curious Cortez. Leading the way at the top of the stretch, trying to see this through, it's Mike Healy with Rockin' My Dream. Charging late on the outside, Manhattan Joe is moving on, as is Probert's Legacy. Probert's Legacy to deliver the win over Manhattan Joe, Whiskey Friday, and Big Pete Style. 155, make that 156 and 4. Now coming back to the Rideau Carleton winner's circle after his third career win from the second tier. Number 9, Probert's Legacy, a 10-year-old bay gelding by Dally out of Outlaw Cherish a Fool, owned and trained by Marc-Andre Simoneau of Trois-Rivières, Quebec, bred by Michaela Coyle of New Westminster, British Columbia. Pascal Berube with the driving win on Probert's Legacy, 156 and 4, win number 4 of the season for the 6-5 favorite in race 8. That's Hestinator, 124 and 2 3/4. Here they come down the stretch, and it looks like Light the Torch has put away Thrilling Times. Halmac Victor charging up the inside for Ryan Guy to pull the upset here. Halmac Victor, welcome back. It's Light the Torch second ahead of Captain of Rock and Roll and Greystone Watchman, 153 and 1. Official race 9 winner at odds of 10 to 1. Number 8, Halmac Victor, a 5-year-old bay gelding by All Bets Off out of Red Hot Hill. Owned by Barry McLennan of Cavan, Ontario. Bred by Halmac Farms Limited, North Wiltshire, Prince Edward Island. Now trained by Amanda Riley and driven to victory by Flyin' Ryan Guy. Win number 5 of the season, 153 and 1. Congratulations to Halmac Victor and his connections. In 123 and 3, the Lightspeed now matching strides with HP Liz Shadow, watching and waiting from third, PL Aussie as they turn for home. The Lightspeed continuing on as PL Aussie moves to the inside path. HP Liz Shadow, a game fight. The Lightspeed working hard. The wire looms ahead, and the Lightspeed gets it by a neck over HP Liz Shadow. PL Aussie, and Logan Behold, 151-4. Race number 8, the Lightspeed, a 7-year-old bay gelding by Moonbeam out of Jema, owned by Michel Nolette of Princeville, Quebec. Also his breeder, he's trained and driven by Guy Gagnon. 151-4, tonight's victory, all heart, the Lightspeed. Guy Gagnon is now 2 training wins away from reaching 2,000 in his career. Quarters, they're turning for home and leaving the pocket. Stonebridge Hermes trying to hunt down the pace-setting Day Delight up the inside late. Here comes Perpetual Rock, and Berube absolutely flying. Perpetual Rock is going to rock race 11 with a win over Stonebridge Hermes. Day Delight, Self-Made, and RJ's Super Freak. 152-2. Along with trainer Yves Tessier, both of Quebec, and Lynn Bragagnolo of Ontario. Perpetual Rock was bred by Steiner Stock Farm of Ohio. Driven to victory by Pascal Berube, taking a new lifetime mark of 152-2. That's his 2nd win of the year. And a masterful drive by Pascal Berube, his 2nd driving win of the night. 20-1, Perpetual Rock in race 11. Congratulations. The Sunday night feature was the race 10 preferred handicap pace, won by a gritty The Lightspeed, and trainer driver Guy Gagnon in 151-4. It was the Lightspeed's 12th win of the year. Guy Gagnon's 5th driving win of the card as he closes in on career training win number 2,000. The Sunday night card was a healthy $292,318. Thanks again to the Rideau horse players. We hope you can join us again on Wednesday, October 1st at 6 p.m. ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rideau Carleton Raceway on this beautiful evening of Wednesday, October 1st. This season is going by so fast. We're already on race night number 52 of the 2025 meet. Post time 6 p.m. for the first of 9 live races from the nation's capital. The track condition is fast and skies are clear. A temperature of 16 degrees Celsius, 60 Fahrenheit. Winds are out of the southeast, 11 kilometers an hour, 6 miles per hour. Humidity is at 29%. We don't have many changes tonight. In fact, none of them affecting races 1 through 7. As mentioned, no changes in upcoming race 1 or any of the races up to race 7 tonight. We do have an equipment change in race 8 on number 4, Latte Sealster, who goes blind to blinkers in race 8, Latte Sealster. There's also a scratch in race 9. Anna's Wish, post 6 in race 9, is a judge's scratch. The also eligible Curious Cortez does not draw in. We're about 16 minutes away from post time for race 1 this evening. And Glenn and I are in agreement about the 2 DA Cinnamon Crunch. She's 3-1 right now, second choice on the tote board. Although she's picking up driver Guy Gagnon for trainer Macy Castle. This mare is 0 for 23 this season, but she is moving down the class ladder. I think that she fits very well here. The betting public going to the 1. Another mare in the field. Lightly raced this season. This is start number 4 of the year for Darker Shade of Pale, who picks up catch driver Robert Shepard, also for trainer Macy Castle. So Glenn and I have DA Cinnamon Crunch on top of our tickets. Glenn's Exactor has the 4, Saskabush Steve, in the place spot. I'm going to the 3, Beach Roller. In second place for Ryan Guy and trainer Brian Gibson. Beach Roller adding Lasix tonight. Glenn has Beach Roller third in his triactor. That's where I've got Saskabush Steve. And to complete the superfecta, Glenn is going to number 5, He's Stalking You for William Waugh and Kelly Duval-Lacaille. That's where I have Darker Shade of Pale for Robert Shepard and Macy Castle. Race 1, again, has no changes. If you're playing the early double, good news is no changes in races 1 or 2. And there's Exactor, Triactor, Superfecta, and early daily double wagering available on upcoming race 1, about 15 minutes away. Good luck in your selections. For those in the Ottawa area, on Saturday evenings, the Rideau Carleton Trackside Simulcast Lounge is the place to be with the free-to-play, on-track only handicapping contest. And in the most recent edition, last Saturday night, it was not hit. So now we have a jackpot of $300 in Tammy Forgey's free-to-play on-track handicapping contest this Saturday evening, Saturday, October 4th, in the Trackside Simulcast Lounge. You must be on track to enter and on track to collect any winnings in the contest. Before we look at the field for upcoming race 1, just to mention an impending milestone. Guy Gagnon is just 2 wins away from career training victory number 2,000. His stable has been sharp lately, highlighted by the light speed, of course, taking down the latest edition of the preferred handicap pace here at Rideau Carleton. So 2 more wins will give Guy Gagnon the 2,000th training win of his career. Taking a look at the horses in race 1. Glenn Pearson and myself both landing on number 2, DA Cinnamon Crunch, to top our tickets. She's a light on wins mare across her career, 3 for 60 lifetime, but she's making her debut for catch driver Guy Gagnon. DA Cinnamon Crunch had won 2024 victory November 21st at this track for William Waugh, who's now driving He's Stalking You in race 1. DA Cinnamon Crunch was parked out most of the mile on September 17th and still fighting gamely first over and second outside of Beach Journey at 3/4. She tired late but gets post and class relief here, so she could be closing in on that elusive first 2025 win. Glenn and I certainly think so. She's got post 2 here, DA Cinnamon Crunch, currently at odds of 7-2. Another contender in this field, my second choice and Glenn's third choice, is the 3, Beach Roller, who is Ryan Guy's choice over DA Cinnamon Crunch. Beach Roller's only 2025 victory was on the front end from this track's post 7 on June 8th for Guy Gagnon, who is now driving DA Cinnamon Crunch. Beach Roller is making his first start Lasix. He was caught in and shuffled to second last on the second turn here, September 17th. He came third over along the backstretch and had a 3-wide move at 3/4, but lost momentum at the top of the stretch. Some class relief for number 3, Beach Roller, 4-1 right now. 9-2 odds on number 4, Saskabush Steve, another top 3 selection for Glenn and myself. He's making a quick turnaround. Saskabush Steve got away second last at odds of 44-1 on Sunday and was shuffled to last on the final turn. He was caught between Springbridge Gym and Shanghai Gold in the stretch, suffering interference. Saskabush Steve won from the Rideau Rail for Guy Gagnon on May 25th, capitalizing late on the dueling No Sport Pun Intended and Betts Beach, taking it to each other. Saskabush Steve is Pascal Berrube's choice over He's Stalking You in upcoming race 1. And the current favorite at 2-1 from the rail, Darker Shade of Pale, is stepping up in class after a 14-1 September 20th Kawartha Downs upset. Darker Shade of Pale was caught wide early for driver Drew Smythe and then settled single file third at the opening quarter. She came first over at the half, dueled with Nevada Dragon into the stretch and drew away late. She wired here for Robbie Robinson on June 20th. That's the one, Darker Shade of Pale, 2-1 current favorite in upcoming race 1. We're about 8 minutes away from post time for race 1. Thanks for joining us on track at the OTB or online. We always like to see the Rideau regulars back, whether it's at the picnic tables down front or joining us online on our social media channels. If you're on Facebook, check out Rideau Carleton Live. I handle a lot of what's on Twitter or X under the Triactor account. Here's a suggestion if you're a fan of harness racing in the nation's capital. Right now, the Ottawa Sport Hall of Fame nominations are open and will remain open until October 15th for new nominations. The Ottawa Sport Hall of Fame seeks to honor athletes, teams, and leaders who have brought distinction to the Ottawa region thanks to their outstanding achievements. There are various categories, and the form to nominate someone can be found on their website, ottawasporthall.ca. Certainly some harness racing historic figures are in the Ottawa Sport Hall of Fame, and there could be others nominated this year. About 6 minutes to post time for race 1 of 9 tonight at Rideau Carleton Raceway. No changes in races 1 through 7. And no change in who's the favorite in upcoming race 1. It continues to be number 1, Darker Shade of Pale. Up in class after that 14-1 upset at Kawartha Downs for driver Drew Smythe on September 20th. Now she's back at Rideau Carleton. We'll see how she fares here. She is the popular choice for those playing the early daily double. In race 2, no changes. And if you like Darker Shade of Pale with Robert Shepard in race 1, you might like Robert Shepard's horse in race 2 as well, the Kelly Duval Lacaille trainee Serenity Road. This one was a beaten 4-5 favorite in his most recent start. That was September 21st at Hippodrome 3R for driver Sylvain Lacaille. The 2 in race 2, Serenity Road, is making a Rideau Carleton debut after a pretty good effort in that race. Serenity Road was under steady pressure from first over Esperanza Talia past the half and along the backstretch and stung at the wire in a 3-horse blanket finish. Again, that was Serenity Road, September 21st at Hippodrome 3R when he was a beaten 4-5 favorite. Now it's the Rideau debut from post 2 in race 2. My choice in the second leg of the early daily double. We're about 3 minutes away from post time for race 1 tonight at Rideau Carleton. Thanks again for joining us. I see the tote board has changed a little. There's a new favorite. It's the 2 DA Cinnamon Crunch, the top selection for Glenn Pearson and myself, in part on the basis of the driver change, Guy Gagnon. The first time he's driving DA Cinnamon Crunch in her career. A light on wins mare, but boy, she put up a really good fight in line to William Waugh on September 17th at this track, and she was in with a very tough group of mares as well. Looking at who she's been competing with lately, the likes of Tamara Hanover and Beauty is Blind, Beach Journey. So this could be an easier task for her to beat the boys and the one other mare in upcoming race 1 for the 2 DA Cinnamon Crunch. Things are shifting again with the 3 Beach Roller. 8-5 favorite now for Ryan Guy and trainer Brian Gibson.